Odibakshis, again, originally from Lithuania, now living here in Southern California. Toyota GR86. Let's see how they fare. Again, that chase car can't leave the line a little bit early just to pace themselves. And Odibakshis got a clean start. Here they go, tip to tail. Going in on their first battle of our top 16. Odibakshis initiates. Jonathan Castro a little bit lower than Odibakshis. Odibakshis good there. You can see Jonathan Castro kind of dodging back and forth. Good transition for both of them. Really clean, smooth, and fluid. You can see those Excel lights on Odibakshis' windscreen. Jonathan Castro taking a bit shallower line than Odibakshis, using all the track. And look at that. Where the lights are extinguished. There, you see that. Or ices the other driver. It's 2 Formula drifts. 1 Formula drift, 2 Formula drifts. If you ice him, that's another strike. So there's a few different ways where you get a strike, but guess what? It's all out the window because we got a clean start. Jonathan Castro initiates. That's what you're looking for. Good job. But look at Odie jump to the side of Castro. Looks like he's down a little bit. And Castro kind of going offline. That was a weird way of getting to that transition on that traditional start-finish in Odibakshis. You can see him, really good job, mimicking, not doing too much.
Seeing how Odie's able to adapt to that is incredible.
Yeah, really well done there by Odibakshis, and it looks like Odibakshis gets the win. Jonathan Castro, you know, also to clarify, it's 2 times here in just a little bit. And yeah, here we go.
Looks like over the period of history, 18 times they've beaten each other.
Yeah, here we go. So that was just a little bit. Here we go. Chris Forsberg initiating in his noixx energy drink, all new Z, and look at that. Ryan Turk getting good proximity, but not mimicking the angle. He needs to just dip that back end out there a little bit. But this is what I was talking about. Forsberg is due. Saw some sparks there from Ryan Turk. Forsberg, this is a grow! Just I said it, a good lead run. We get that tight. Is ideally trying to force a mistake, and Ryan Turk out front. So here we go, Ryan Turk out front, the Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla, the Rockstar energy drink pilot. And look at Forsberg, he knows he needs to apply the pressure. Oh, gets the proximity, straightens out. Definitely want to look at that from the angle, but he knows he needs to do this. Oh, an almost identical place where he has issues. But Ryan Turk continues on. Oh, geez, right there. So, make it official. Let's slide him right for Ryan Turk, the Rockstar energy drink driver. Gets the unanimous decision. Chris Forsberg. He definitely has what it takes. That Borla exhaust, heat wave visuals, lean customs Corvette. There goes James Dean out the gate. He's riding high right now, though. Literally, as he gets high on the bank, Matt Field again, there's that good proximity. He mimics that angle. Well done. He throws it out there, has to back off a little bit. The Beast in the Bay chasing down the machine. In the second outside zone comes a gun blazing. In that second outside zone, look at James Dean. Set it and forget it. But Matt Field bringing the heat. Great proximity. Aggressive driving. He would love to add to the trophy collection. A lot of Irish folk making the trip over here, cheering on James. There goes Matt Field initiating into the bank. And look at that, Matt Field, great angle there. Look at James, just really kind of just going back and forth. Watch this car. Watch how close he gets. I think he's going to reel him in. That's the side bite that these Mustangs have. You see it right there. He jumps to the side of the Corvette. Wow, look at that. He's banging doors.
Who's going to break first?
Here we go. Look at this. James Dean, Matt Field, slide him left, slide him right. One more time. One more time. Oh, look at that. Reese always did this. What we're coming to expect there, you know, get good proximity. It's really hard to get back into that pocket on that first outside zone. Gucci having a hard time, kind of a failure to launch on that second outside zone. Oh, there he goes, bangs into the door, straightens out. Of course, saves the line and pace Ken Gucci here. And Ken Gucci out front. Slow little roll there, out of the chicane, no cone hit. To get the overhead shot. Ken Gucci, let's see how he initiates. Again, it seemed like he goes to initiate and it just does not get out there. Just his rate to angle just seems a little bit slow and not as snappy as we'd like to see. Looks like he's putting the car in the right place. And Jeff Jones, you can see him just chomping at the bit. Now into that second outside zone, out of it really quickly here. And it looks like Jeff Jones is going to get the win. Well said. Here we go. Jeff Jones, Ken Gucci. Slide him left for Jeff Jones, or right for Gucci. And Jeff Jones gets the win. Jones advances. Ken Gucci not. Or champion, 4-time champion going against Matt Field. And that Borla exhaust. The performance. Here we go. Leaving the start line. Here goes James Dean across the nose of the Corvette. How are they going to refine it? How are they going to make it better? You know, we had an amazing lead and chase. Now look at this, good angle, locked and loaded is James Dean. Matt Field maybe keep himself a little bit of room here so it's not so glitchy, right? More fluid. It looks definitely more fluid than that first run. But Matt Field right there, good proximity, tucks in.
First run, I think, like I said, that just showed refinement.
Here we go, Matt Field now out front, James Dean in that chase position. Here goes Matt Field, initiates high on the bank. James Dean actually a little bit lower. You see him just massage the car right there to the side. And now James Dean looks like he's doing something similar as well as far as car setup and where he's at. And look at him, just slowly reeling him in. Dragging bumper by both these guys. Come on now. Look at this.
Get back in the pocket.
You know, here we are, slide him left for Dean, right for Field, and James Dean gets the victory. James Dean continues on. I would
that, but because he started driving so young, he's got it so young.
All right, so here we go. We are seeing Frederick Osbo lead that Rockstar Energy Drink, Toyota GR Supra Nitto tires, then the Air Force BMW Brandon Sorensen. Looks like Freddie going across the nose of Brandon Sorensen, maybe has to back off a little bit. Frederick Osbo, good posture there with that vehicle. Past that transition point into that second outside zone. There goes Freddie. Brandon, he looks like he's even a little bit deeper. You can see him have to, again, straighten out, come out of that outside zone, but Freddie just very...
Looks like, yeah, they are good to go. The Type S lights are on. We're in our Royal Purple Type 16, Royal Purple V Synthetic Experts, the official engine oil of Formula Drift. Brandon Sorensen initiates into the bank, so I'll just go straight line right into it. Nothing crazy, and that allows pressure to sit right there in the pocket. Transition. Right on that first hash mark. Ooh, look at Freddie. Well done by Freddie. I mean, that was perfectly timed. But look at Brandon. Amazing lead run. Solid lead run by Brandon Sorensen. Freddie looked like he almost tapped. I think he might have tapped the wall.
Jeez. That was
sick. It was so fluid, dude. That was just like water, dude. Like Bruce Lee, man. He just dropped right in that second outside zone.
Reese just turned around and said something to me that explains this perfectly, and that's intuition, and that's what you see from Frederick Osbo in the chase. And that being said, Brandon's like right here. Watch this. It's transition, and then he pulls speed in so he can slingshot. Oh man, I love drifting. That move there is so difficult to do. To be able to throw the car faster, surpass the car, and then check it up before you make contact. He did what Brandon Sorensen was trying to do in the previous run and nailed it. Now, Brandon Sorensen right now is doing something that's very difficult to do, which is making small corrections without making it massively visible to everybody else. But, dude, Frederick Osbo is such a sick move.
That was, so this is what I was talking about. Not the changing of the guard. Young guns are coming, but again, respect your elders.
Yeah.
And that was awareness. You know, he's like a cat in whiskers. Like, you know, that was just, nope, I'm not gonna go there, but boom, just slid right into that. And that was, like you said, intuition, or like Reese said, intuition.
Yeah, you can see him preload it even before they come off the bank, where he actually pulls back a little bit, allows Brandon to transition, and then pushes the speed at that point and follows it through the inside clip and then the outside zone. Man, wild.
Yeah, really well done there. The director asked, hey, do you want to see side by side? They're like, no way, nope, done. Frederick Osbo gets the win. That was what a better segue to talk about a phenom. Hiro Manoa, not once but twice podiums at 14 years old. Congratulations to him, but guess what? The Dozer, he ain't no pushover. He says, cool story, bro. Hold my Royal Purple bottle. As Dylan Hughes and Hiro Manoa gets to the side of the BMW, but Dylan the Dozer Hughes, look at that. I mean, that was like a veteran move right there on that transition. Dylan Hughes, great angle by him. Hiro, again, just as tight as he is, he still has some cleaning up to do. Not completely
story. Every loss is a season ender.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, that's it. That's like, see you in Long Beach. See you at the banquet tomorrow night. But yeah. All right, so here we go. Hiro Manoa. Dylan Hughes maybe give himself a little bit too much room here, but look at, he jumps up there. He's got good proximity. And Hiro Manoa, who is definitely a phenom in the sport. Great work, Ryan Turk. Transition in there. And Dylan Hughes, you see that? So look, he jumps up, has to back off. Looked like Hiro maybe checked up. So Dylan quickly reacted.
big angle from Hero.
You know, it just had mistakes that we're not used to him seeing.
Yeah, and again, this is another scenario. We talk about these phenoms, these rising stars, the young guns. In position, locked and loaded. Gotta love the T-37. Classic. Such a power move. All right, here we go. Jonathan Hurst. Got a clean start. Let's see this initiation. Jonathan Hurst goes into the big bank there. Adam LZ, some wavering, but good proximity. Flames shooting out of the hood of the Cadillac, transitioning through. Let's see what Adam's got in that chase position. Shoots in on the inside, dives in. He's doing a little mambo number 5 in that chase position. Dives in more. See some flames shoot out from the back. And look at,
it might just mean that car is a little bit faster, and we'll see that here real soon.
That's what I was kind of anticipating. Assuming here. Here we go. LZ, look at that. I mean, just lighting him up like a drag dog. Ooh, it comes out of drift just a little bit. See, but no, actually just maybe fight the car a little bit, but it's definitely got a lot of power. It is a ripper. Look at this Grand Canyon. I mean, he barely can keep both of them in frame. LZ, he's off to the races. Still with angle. But yeah, that's proof why he was doing
pretty quick.
Slide him left for Hurst or right for Adam LZ. LZ gets the victory unanimously. LZ advantage. Sharifo is out, unfortunately. So that means Connor Shanahan, the Irish driver, will advance on without having to do battle. So Shanahan versus Adam LZ.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And I'm sure Connor's taken this opportunity to practice on the car. He started driving for a very short period of time yesterday. So yeah, just a reminder, as much as this does look like his normal car, it is not. It is the car of the same and yeah, driving a BMW engine in it, and not an LS. I mean, not that he's not.
He's got his cannon on, so light up the night here with Odie Bakshis and Ryan Turk. Keep them lights lit as it's about to get lit on track. Here we go, Odie Bakshis leading, Ryan Turk giving chase. Odie Bakshis initiates, high on the bank. Here comes Ryan Turk. Ryan Turk, good proximity, he dives in. There goes and Ryan Turk chasing him down. Keep the lights up as again, fire on track. Keeps going and into that second outside zone. Look at that, buried in smoke. He needs a shovel. No rain X, he needs smoke X on that windscreen. Oh boy! Wow! Before, so it's definitely doable. I mean, what a tear Jeff Jones is on right now. Here we go. So James Dean out front, but he is again riding the wave of clinching that championship. James Dean initiates. Jeff Jones back there, mimicking his angle. Definitely be a little bit closer, give himself a little bit of room here now into that second outside zone. Goes James, look at Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones actually maybe even a little bit deeper than James Dean on that last outside zone 3. Wow. I think they're gonna try to fix it, but they got 5 minutes, man. That's a very little amount of time. Here we go, Jeff Jones out front, Evo Auto Works. Initiates into that bank. Look at James Dean. Little lower, he works his way to the side of the Z. Look how deep Jeff Jones, you see him hit the wall. His trunk pops up. And now in his second outside zone, look at that. James Dean, he is mimicking him. He is diving in. We got wheel, we got contact. Jones maxing out the angle. Right for Jeff Jones, and one more time. James Dean and
one more time.
And Dylan Hughes, again, one more time between James Dean and Jeff Jones. Here comes Frederick Osbo leading, and Dylan Hughes giving chase. Frederick Osbo initiates Dylan Hughes right there. Can see him, needs to get up into that pocket. Looks like he does find it. Frederick Osbo just so fluid. Whoa! Dylan comes in hot. His transition and going, Freddie continues on, but that, he was ripping. Kudos to Freddie for finishing. Kids, and thank you to all the fans and the FD family. You guys are absolutely awesome. I would not be here if it wasn't for Ryan Sage and Jim Lamb, so thank you. Here we go, here's our battle. Who's a final contender in the Final Four? Dylan the Dozer Hughes, that Royal Purple BMW. Frederick the Norwegian Hammer Osbo, and that Rockstar Energy Toyota GR Supra. Dylan Hughes, great line, good angle, good fluidity from Dylan Hughes. Now remember, these guys had contact. Dylan Hughes went hard in the side of Osbo. Dylan working it out, getting into that outside zone, goes past that inside clip, transition pass, and into that last outside zone. Got too wild. As Frederick Osbo gets the win. Frederick Osbo unanimously gets the win. He is in the Final Four. He'll be going against progress on. We saw him get the win last year behind the Ford Mustang. And now here he is campaigning his own vehicle. Shanahan tip to tail. Good angle from Adam LZ. Shanahan, he's chasing him down. LZ throws a little more angle at him up on the bank. Past that inside clip, nice little transition there from Adam LZ. Good angle, Shanahan back there a little bit, needs to get that proximity. Adam tight to the inside clip, and now that final outside zone. Well done. Our first Final Four victor, or Final Four attendee. Shanahan, Red Bull, Garagistic, BMW. Shanahan, LZ giving him some distance, but right like that, gets up to the side of him, no problem. Little tap on the brakes. This guy's getting a little slam dance, little mosh pit transition. Not working out for LZ, had to back off, and that might end up biting him. Shanahan dragon bumper. Shredding, oh my gosh, his parts being actually thrown into Adam LZ's face. Let's want to see the different angle. Right for Shanahan, and Shanahan gets 1, 2 votes. Shanahan takes out Adam L. Combining to make one bigger mistake.
There may still be a place though for Odium to be on the box because he was first.
Number 1, yeah, okay, so hold that thought, Here we go, James the Machine Dean, Jeff Jones, James Dean initiates high on the bank. You can see him riding up there. Yeah, it's a great point there about Odium, that'd be crazy. Here we go, transitioning past the transition into that second outside zone. Jeff Jones in the smoke, gets lost. Oh, he gets, oh boy, that was tough. Where'd he go? All right, he's here. We are taking a look at Jeff Jones now up front. Jeff Jones up front, James Dean in the chase position. And here comes Jones. Jones initiates James Dean. As long as he keeps it moderately close, nothing too crazy. Moving on into the Final Four. Our 4-time champ, our 2024 champion. Look how big the Mustang looks. Looking like menacing over the 370Z. Looks like the movie Twins cover. Like, James Dean, make it official. Jeff Jones unfortunately knocked out, but hold your head high, homeboy. James Dean gets the win. So
very specific. It does outline all of this. So hopefully that will cause some internet comments, but I don't think so.
No, I think that gives clarity to the situation, and yeah, and that does make sense, you know, and
yeah,
that's why the rules are there. There's rules, Marty. There's rules. James Dean, can you make this a perfect event? James Dean getting the championship, 3 podiums this year. What a ledge, as the kids would say. Hop, skip, jump, AutoZone. Or the statement is, by the way. Frederick Osbo, Connor Shanahan. Frederick Osbo initiates. Shanahan, the shadow. There he is. There you are, Peter. As Frederick Osbo in the outside zone. Let's see the transition. There we go into the second outside zone. Shanahan, oh, little bumper tap, throws him at a shave. Freddie keeps on, keeping on. Dropping the hammer, dropping the screwdriver, dropping the nails. Yeah, Frederick Osbo, soft. PTSD.
A little bit.
All right, here we go. Connor Shanahan out front. He's the shadow up front. That doesn't work. Actually, like Peter Pan. Again, there you are, Peter. Here we go. Connor Shanahan, that Red Bull Garagistic BMW. Frederick Osbo is, again, chasing him down. Great job by Shanahan. Now coming around that inside clip. Let's see the transition. This is where Shanahan had that mistake. Freddie! Oh, and Shanahan gets a little out of shape once again. He's like a masseuse. And now coming back into that last outside zone. Shanahan, here we go. Slide left for Freddie, right for Connor Shanahan. And Frederick Osbo gets the win. Freddie gets the win. Lights here. Type S lights are lit up, so why not pull out your phone once again. Let's light up the night here for our finals. Let's send it! Frederick Osbo, James Dean. Frederick Osbo leads. James Dean giving chase. Here goes Frederick Osbo, high on the bank. James Dean tapping the brakes. A little bit of separation there. Let's see if he can reel him in. Yes, sir. There you see him working his way up top, bouncing his way past that transition into that second inside, that inner outside zone. Now look at James Dean. He's tapping some tire, bouncing back and forth. Middle tire 1 and 2. Banging doors, banging fenders. Around every now and then I get it. All right. What do we got here? James the Machine Dean, send it for the final time of 2024. Or is it? They go one more time. James pulls away against Frederick Osbo. High on the bank, high on the wall. Freddie backs down. Freddie backs down. James Dean is going to be not only your champ, but your winner. As long as he keeps it sideways across the finish line. James Dean adds another podium to his 2024 season, solidifying that he is the best damn drifter.
However, James Dean did come through at the end, proving that you are the championship, three-time champion, apologies. Now, give us some context here of what it means to give the championship to this man as a winner.